Welcome back to another spicy deck guide video. Gonna have some gameplay at the end. You'll see the timestamps below for you to speed through it a little bit if you want. But this deck is Universal Mimic Raven. All right, there's a lot going on here. It's so freaking fun. It's gonna be chaotic when you play. You're gonna see the game that I have for you. It was a crazy game, but it's so fun, this deck. Totally recommend it, or some variation of this deck. This is my list that I'm going with right now, and yeah, it's so good. It's all universal cards, of course, because we're going for the payoff of Freitas and of course Ingrid, the two ladies. You already know what they do. They do a lot based on how many universal cards you have on the board, and you have to have all universal cards in your starting deck in order to play these cards in the first place. So let me explain what we got going on here. Of course, those are the two finishers, but to begin with, we don't want to fall too far behind on board, so we have some tools to get us through the early game. We have 3 of the target painters, 2 gunslingers to target to go with those target painters to kill the early game stuff. Same with the PS8 launchers as well. Unstable shield generators, 2 of them, to really just make sure that we don't get overwhelmed by the early boards of like Scipius or Catherine at the beginning of the game. We then have acid spray in here to really deal with memento, pretty much, just in case we need it. The whole idea of the deck is that we have all these tech cards, all these cards that are very situational. We could either bank those cards, or we could transform them with Mimic Protocol, which is the Battle Pass card from last season. So multiple uses for our cards, or we could even throw them away with Sanctuary. Discard them, add random universal cards to our hand, and then those random universal cards, they did not start in our deck, so they will be reduced by the Mimic Protocol if you have that down on the board. Interrogator, 3 of these to deal with all the shrouds out there, to deal with Kathy, and it's just a solid 2-drop, has decent stats for the cost. Then we have Raven. This is part of the reason why I built this deck, is that you can discard a card and then target something based on what you've discarded. Has to be less than or equal to the card that you discarded, the cost of it. And then when Raven dies, then you put that target wanted card into your bank. So you ramp up, which is nice for the ladies later, and you also can remove something off the board. And we have a decent amount of draw in the deck too, so getting rid of a card in your hand should not matter too much. This card also couples with the PS8 launchers that you have in the deck. You could always play this and then PS8 it before it gets silenced or banished away. Or you could also, when your Juggernaut Workshop pops, you could get the 2 damage guy and hit Raven on your turn still and get rid of that card right away. And of course we have Stabilized Shard to help us ramp up to the Freitas and the Ingrid, of course, and just give us more options to play with. We have Cyberdeck Console in here. I love this card personally. This card is like the ultimate control tool, and we have some things of varying cost throughout the deck to help us really deal with any spells that we see come up quite a bit. Usually, like, to note, the notable ones are like 5 cost, the triumphs, the different triumphs like Triumph of Europa, or the Triumph for Marcolian as well. And then also there's a lot of 3s in here to deal with Shroud, banish effects, stuff like that. We also have quite a few 2s to deal with like collateral damages that would take out this card. And also the second part of this card is pretty good too. When your opponent reveals a bank card, each turn you draw a card. So it's got multiple upsides here. Really love it in the deck. And you do like playing relics in general in a universal deck like this, because relics do count towards your ladies at the end here. They count towards the universal cards you have on the field. So definitely nice to stack up a bunch of relics and get your whole system going there. Then we have 2 drone printers, another great relic here. It helps us draw some cards and does synergize with the Juggernaut as well. That'll give you a draw too. Getting tokens on the board is going to be nice for some other cards that we have in here as well. Like the Memento of the Fallen, this card is in here to work with your small units. We have a bunch of early game stuff. Could help out a lot with clearing things. And you could also search this from Wong. Still more draw, still solid stats. Rummaging Researcher, gotta have it in the deck. Solid card in a lot of decks, but essentially, especially a universal deck. 2 Saboteurs for Scipius mainly, but also good against Earthen, good against most decks, just in case you need it. And like I said, if you don't need it, you can throw it away in the bank, or you can transform it. Next up, we have Squad Trader, 1 Squad Trader. Destroy a target friendly unit to draw 2 cards. You don't really see this card get, this card doesn't get a lot of play, but it actually does come up a bit in this deck, especially with like the target painters, or with these 1/1s that you're making on the board as well, with like the drone printer. This card's actually pretty solid, and you do want to get to the cards that you need in that matchup, whether or not that is the ladies, which it's usually to get to the ladies, but also to get to your tech cards that you will need against certain matchups. Next up, going into the 4s, we got 2 copies of Logistics Support Cruiser, just another ramp tool. Ramping is so good in the universal decks, and does give you draw as well. A lot of draw in the deck. Next up, we have 2 Master Poisoners. Really helps you with those tokens that you have, of course. It helps you against Earthen, and whatever big guys may come your way. This is the card. It is getting changed pretty soon, so maybe it comes down to 1. I don't know, but I like it at 2 right now. Next up, 2 Mimic Protocols. Like I explained before, really nice to transform useless cards in your hand into maybe some really good stuff. One matchup I really love it against, really love this card in, is against Shroud, especially Brand. This card will get you some nice stuff. It'll help you banish away their tools. It'll help you banish away their Brand. If they play it, you can get Treacherous Scheming as well. You'll see it come up in the video I'm about to show you. This card is actually kind of a monster, not gonna lie. I like it a lot in this deck. 1 Solitary Confinement, because there is a lot of Brand in the meta right now. It's also good against Earthen. Yeah, just good against the Paragon. Really just throw it away and keep on cooking. Going on to the 5s, we have Gosan in here. He has not really been that great for me. I have him in here mostly for Kathy, but also because he has a 5 cost, and that does help you with the 5 cost spells with your Cyber Deck Console to throw this guy away and negate something very strong. Then we have Kozo. Kozo, once again, for that 5 slot for the Cyber Deck Console mainly, but he does come up as well, especially in those control-heavy matchups like Shroud. One cool thing you could do with this card is that if they steal one of your ladies, like Ingrid or Freitas, with Treacherous Scheming, and they put it into their bank because they're not going to want to keep it in their hand, then you can actually randomly get it from Kozo and get all your value back. It's really insane. It can also just help you in a crisis. Maybe you need to go for like a board wipe. Maybe they banked their Demolecularize, or maybe they banked something good like an Erasure or whatever. This card is pretty solid, and I've been liking him. And then, of course, we have Wong for the draw, and we have 1 target. We can potentially draw 4 cards off of that Wong. It's pretty crazy, but most of the time you're going to get 2, and sometimes a decent amount of time you can actually get 3, which is pretty nice. And then last but not least, we have the ladies, of course. Don't really need to explain them, but they are so strong, and they are the payoff of the deck. And usually what you want to do, if you have both in your hand and you're coming up to play these cards, you typically want to play Freitas first. Depending on how the situation is going, you can play Freitas. You could not get the unit in the last thing right here. You don't have to play the unit. And then the last card that you would have played was Freitas. So then you can play Ingrid, and you'll be able to create and play a copy of the last unit you played, which was Freitas. That's usually the way you want to do it, if you can. But, I mean, either of them, you can't really go wrong. As long as you have some universal cards set up for yourself, like the relics or just some units on the board. Just want to stay on the board so these ladies have some stuff for their activations here. And they do not count themselves, by the way. If you just play Freitas on the board and she's all alone, she will not get any effect, actually. So just be careful of that. But that's the main idea of the deck. Ultimate tech list, pretty much. We have a bunch of tech cards in here, and whenever we don't want them, just throw them away, discard them for Sanctuary, transform them into new cards from our opponent's deck. Yeah, this deck is so much fun. I hope you give it a shot. Let me know down below what you think of the deck if you try it out, and if you have any spicy inclusions that you think would go well in here. Definitely trying to refine this list, as I love it so much. Like I said, maybe no snitching could go in here. Maybe the coin, take it or leave it, could go in here as well. I do want to fit those cards if I can, but really happy with this initial list. And that's all I got for you. Enjoy the gameplay. Thanks for watching. It's your boy. Peace. Like ramp, even though he's gonna banish it anyway. Not bad. I think I want to play Cyberdeck console next turn. I like keeping threes in my hand for erasures and shit. Schemings too. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I dropped some of my cantaloupe. No. What's he gonna take? He's like so perplexed right now. Is he taking Freitas? Yeah. Well, now if he banks Freitas, then I could get her back with Kozo in the future. It's possible. Is he gonna triumph here? I was playing Brand, sure. Sure. Why am I never finding my solitary confinement, guys? I swear I run it. Oh, well. Hmm. Do I play it now? Do I play it? Or do I go into the ramp? Yeah, we gotta play it. I'm getting my Juggernaut here. What's up, Manos? That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it around here. Come on. You know the vibes. It's just easy for me, bro. I mean, let's be real. I was due to get it. I didn't see it all last game. I was so due. Oh, hello. Hello, Ingrid. Honestly, I don't think we play Gunslinger because it's protection against the life siphon. He's gonna deal 1 damage, right? I don't think he played anything else. Hmm. Hmm. You are a little late, buddy. Hmm. Hmm. You're a little late, buddy. That's not bad, actually. Honestly, I kind of want to play the relic, though, right?
We're gonna need a decision here.
Because I want more things on the board for my Ingrid. I don't know if that's the bank, though, because of collateral. It's tough because if I play this, now I can play, I can play Slinger. I can play Slinger and then play Ingrid next turn. I don't know. Is this correct? But then I get Slinger back from this, which is kind of shit. Yeah, maybe you bank the Slinger. This card is hard. Okay. I could take that. He's giving me a card, thank you. Oh, no, he's not. I mean, now getting another Slinger's fine, but I think I want to get a Rummaging. Even though I'll give him a card here. Damn. No, I actually, yeah, this is fine. I could have done it to like one of the things I get, but you could go for Freitas here first, I guess. I'm gonna get 2 cards in my hand as well. We're gonna go to 6, and I go to 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna overdraw if I get the rummaging and I do the thing, but I think I want to. He took my Freitas actually. Yeah, he took Freitas, I think. We're trying to go for like Kozo maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think I still want to draw here. I will give him the draw, then he's gonna discard 2, so he's not gonna overdraw. I don't have to draw another one though. If I did my math correctly, this is how you do it. I don't even know if that was worth it. That totally might not have been worth it. I should have made him discard first, actually. That was dumb. I fucked this up a little bit.
We're gonna need a decision here.
Where the hell's my Kozo at? I could have drawn one more card. My math was incorrect. I fucked this up on like so many levels here. At the same time, I have lost this game, this matchup to fatigue, but I know when that hotline blink. I'm gonna keep the 2. I'd rather get rid of the 1 here. For cyber deck purposes. If I get Kozo, I want to play him now. I don't know what I want to bank yet. I guess this. I'm not intending on drawing 3 anyway, but yeah, you probably could just play Wong first.
Open for business.
No Kozo. We could play this. All right, YOLO chat. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. We got some good shit, chat. Okay, what the fuck? Heck wait, heck wait. Mimic Protocol OP. Mimic Protocol OP, man. No, I can't kill that. It's fine. I have demo anyway. He has to play those things next turn though as well. He has to play shit next turn. Kind of an issue. I didn't get a 4, bro. We could eat this with this. Save my Wong though. He's gonna hold back for next turn maybe? No, he only has 1 in there. This was the only one. Oh my god. Eight. Yeah, we can actually play this too. My order has been so all over the place, but bear with me. Jesus Christ. This is kind of dumb, but sure.
Open for business. Sign here.
I mean, we're kind of hoping that we draw a 4 cost at some point.
We're gonna need a decision here.
Is this even worth it? Nah. I'd rather have another card in my hand to like maybe discard. I hate that this is 8 or not 8. Yeah. So this is like kind of okay because now he doesn't get to do the unseen allies thing, but then he gets to play it again and then he gets to play shit. Now he gets his 4/4 back. I don't know if I'm really playing this too well, but oh no, he doesn't get it back because I don't have a singularity. Never mind. Yeah, it's still good. Yeah, now he has no more demos. He has no more demos here. But he can still unseen allies one more time. We're gonna get our Juggernaut here. This is actually good. There's a lot of stuff happening this game. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place here.
There you are.
No, my Cyber Deck console. It's alright. It put in a lot of work. Kind of. I don't even think it did anything, but I still liked it. It was still cool. This matchup totally might go into fatigue. Get rid of this. We got a lot of draw coming up here. I want to go Malia for sure. That's pretty good. We can do the 2 damage into this. We know he doesn't have any more demos, bro, so I'm going in. Oh yeah, I could have played this first, actually. Dude, I am misplaying so hard this game.
This will hurt you more than it hurts me.
Time for the big guns.
You know, honestly, play this too. You may even want to play Memento here too. He has no more demos, bro. You could actually take this with the... no, he can't take it. You may as well play this now, right? Yo, this is looking good, bro. This is looking good. We still have Kozo in the deck as well, by the way. Kozo could be nasty. I could even pop my own guy after attacking with the Memento, by the way. Kind of cute. Okay. You just letting the Alvaro live? Yikes. I get to draw a card here too. Thank you. How much damage we got, guys? Not enough. Oh, he's not gonna let me draw. That's fine. I don't mind that either. I've got 10 damage. I could do 11, 12. I could copy my Alvaro, I guess. I don't know.
They're nobody.
Ozo. I definitely don't need to draw more. This was not what I wanted to hit here, unfortunately. But I guess we play it anyway. I don't have to play it. We could. I'm not gonna play it. Let's hit this. Do that. Yo, Rangse about to put in work though. Become a copy of this. This is looking pretty convincing. Does he have to go for, no, he can't even go for a YOLO. It's fine. He could go for the, no, he still can't get this. I keep thinking that he could take my legendary stuff, but he can't. He can't target the legendaries. So it's gonna be a tough one for you, bro. Looks like we got him, guys. Holy. What a game, bro. This deck always is spitting out some fun freaking games. That was awesome. It's cooked, bro. It's cooked. This was definitely a very long game, but it was fun. So even bigger W. Imagine losing this long ass game. Imagine how that would feel. Sheesh. RIP my opponent. He doesn't even want to end the turn. He doesn't want it to happen. He's pissed. Thank you. He's pissed. Yeah! Glorious victory. Another glorious victory.